Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into Greek mythology, but maybe not the version you think you know. We've got this huge stack of sources, articles, research notes, all pointing towards, well, the hidden stories, the really bizarre truths, and ancient secrets behind the usual tales.
That's right. And what's so fascinating about Greek mythology, and you see this in the sources, is how it's this collision, really, of pure fantasy and some pretty deep philosophical ideas.
Right.
So our mission here is to pull out the most important nuggets, the key takeaways from all this material. We want to help you see these myths in a completely new light. We're talking about those jaw-dropping facts, the stuff that makes you go, aha!
Yeah, the connections you maybe didn't see before.
Exactly. The goal is to get you feeling really well-informed quickly, without drowning you in information.
Okay, sounds like a plan. We're definitely promising some surprises and maybe some moments that just click. So yeah, let's dive into these timeless stories. All right, so first off, let's unpack this idea of the gods. You often think of deities as, perfect beings. But the Greek gods, not so much. Our sources really hammer this home. They were incredibly flawed.
Oh, deeply flawed. Almost shockingly so sometimes.
Like Zeus, king of the gods, right?
Yeah.
His affairs were legendary. And one note here mentions him turning into a swan to seduce a woman.
Yes, the whole swan thing with Leda is just one example. And that imperfection, it runs through the whole pantheon. Think about Hera, Zeus's wife, the goddess of marriage. Her jealousy wasn't just a personality quirk. It was profoundly destructive.
Didn't she turn someone into a cow?
She did. Turned a rival, into a cow. It shows how these divine beings mirrored some very human, very dark impulses. And then you've got Poseidon, god of the sea, creating horses just by slamming his trident into the earth.
Just like that.
Just like that. Raw power. And this points to something really crucial in the sources. The Greeks worshipped these gods, partly out of respect, sure, but also, a lot of fear.
Fear, okay.
Yeah, because these gods could either shower you with blessings or, just as easily, bring complete ruin down on your head. They held immense power over mortals. It wasn't necessarily about love.
Okay, that makes sense. And here's where it gets really interesting. Something our sources highlight, how these myths were basically the ancient world's science, their way of explaining the unexplainable before, actual science came along.
Absolutely. I mean, imagine trying to understand thunderstorms back then.
Right, no meteorology.
Exactly. So thunderstorms, that was Zeus, angry, throwing lightning bolts, earthquakes. That had to be Poseidon down below, shaking the ground.
Simple, direct explanations using the gods they knew.
Precisely. And it extended to everything, like the seasons. Why does winter happen? Well, their myth explained it through Hades kidnapping Persephone. Her mother, Demeter, the harvest goddess, mourned so deeply during those months